All right, man. Let's do this.
Let's get this shit.
Yo, let's get this shit. We're back at Open Bar Podcast. We're here. I'm your host, Ricardo, with my other host, Gino.
What up?
We got Jefe in the building.
The one and only.
Jefe the Culture on Instagram. How do you want to go by? Just Jefe?
You call me Big Jefe. I like that one.
Big Jefe. What about Caffeine Pappy, man?
Oh, I had to evolve. You know what I'm saying? I actually, to be straight up, I went to Atlanta in September, early September, and it was I was meeting some new people, and one of them, there was like, you know, there were an Atlanta type of dude, and he was telling me, he's like, Caffeine Pappy. He's like, man, you gotta change that. You in Atlanta now, and I mean, it kind of. I was contemplating it, but somebody else saying it, and then me knowing I'm gonna keep evolving, I was like, I'm gonna have to.
Was it just like a little too corny? It got to that point, or what? They're like,
basically.
Want to get taken more serious, I believe.
Basically.
Bet. I remember. That's when we first, I guess, met you through Instagram.
Oh, it was. I mean, that was my name
Caffeine
since
Pappy.
18. Since I was 18.
Oh dang.
So
Caffeine
7
Pappy.
years. Everybody, people would call me that. People have known me by that for years.
Why is that? What was that?
I've done a lot.
Mm.
I lived in Mississippi for 8 years. I'm a Sigma. You know, I've been in viral videos. I've been on stages. I've won awards. I've been in the club. I was in the club before I was a promoter, and then I became a promoter. So I've been in the club. Like I've done a whole lot. I've lived a lot of life.
How old are you?
26.
What?
Yeah, I've lived, like, I kind of say that I've lived, like, 3 lives already by my age. Because I've just done so much.
That's badass, man. I'm barely living like half of mine and shit.
Well, I encourage you to live life
to the fullest.
every day.
man.
Even if it's, like, getting a piece of cheesecake. Because that's always my example. I love cheesecake, so sometimes
What's the best cheesecake spot? At least here in San Antonio.
Cheesecake Factory. But then
I bet you that's not what you expected.
Well, it's
Yeah,
really, I mean, to me, it's really about what you want. You know what I'm saying? So just go to Cheesecake Factory because they have all of the cheesecakes.
What's your favorite one?
I usually get like a chocolate mousse or like a Reese's or like a Oreo. I don't like regular cake, but a cheesecake, I'll mess that up.
Chocolate mousse. That shit sounds kind of.
Oh yeah, and it'll have the little chocolate crisps on top. You know what I'm saying? The crunchy chocolate.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that out.
That sounds delicious, man. All right, you say you lived in Warren, Mississippi?
I've lived in Michigan.
Oh.
I've lived in Washington State. I've lived in Mississippi.
Same.
And in Texas. And Tennessee. We lived in Tennessee for 6 months.
Is that where Sewell's from?
He's from Alabama.
Alabama. There you go.
Born in Alabama, but he went to school in Georgia. So he, yes.
So, tell us about some of your endeavors, man, because, you know, you're the boss. You're a jefe. You know, we see you DJing a bunch of spots. Is that your main hustle right now, main gig, or just how's that, man? Because I can tell you're having fun whenever you're out there DJing, dude.
That's the I wanted to be a DJ since high school, since 10th grade, back when dubstep was big. So like Skrillex, I was really into that stuff. So I'd watch all those Tomorrowland videos, like the hour-long mixes. We were listening to Electric Daisy Carnival earlier. So I was into all that. And I wanted to be a DJ. I even like made a list of how much all that stuff costs, but I just never did it. And so then I went off high school, college, whatever. I was in the club, obviously, as a promoter. I would always watch the DJ, and I would just pay attention, just how the club works, you know, how the music works, and watching people. And I had promoters kind of teach me things, just different, like, promotion kind of things. And then this past fall, basically a year ago, you know, we're just kind of like, I need to evolve, you know what I'm saying? I can't just keep... Obviously, I'm very known. I was Jefe then. Everybody knew me as CWILL's manager, but I need to do a little bit more. So I was like, I'm going to start DJing. And they had a board on Best Buy for a smooth price, so I grabbed it. And
Well, how long was that? Not too long ago,
that
right?
was end of November of last year, 2020.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because... And then from there on, we've seen you've been busy, man.
Yes.
We even saw you had some shows in Padre.
Oh, yeah. You were down there?
No, but
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I just
dude.
remember you
Yeah.
seeing promoted him. I'm like, holy shit, that's badass,
Yeah.
dude.
Well,
I'm sure
I
that shit
mean,
was fun.
once you being a DJ, for one, I can throw my own events, and then I've always been throwing my own events, but throwing your own events now I control the whole room. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my event. I booked all these artists. I booked all the vendors. I booked the venue, and I'm the DJ. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, locked. It locks.
You're in control,
right? And then also
everything.
it saved me a lot of money. I mean, obviously a DJ for every event is 200, 300, whatever. So now I just that's my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you cut that out. It's
Yeah.
yours. And then you're also the promoter, so you cut the other promoters out. And
Right. And then me being with CWILL allows me to DJ for him, and so it makes us a solid duo, and it helps. I'm able to be a part of the show. It makes us like a show. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him just emailing this whoever the DJ is or flash drive. You know, we come as a unit, and it's something special.
No, I see. I like that. Is CWILL the main person that you're working with, or you got other artists that?
Well, I touch almost every artist in San Antonio. I'm talking to them daily. So if they,
man, you better watch with that Harvey. What's his name? Harvey. Shit.
That's
like,
crazy
hey
stuff.
man, we don't want no Me Too coming out in 2030, but like, hey.
No, I'm a chill. I'm chill. I'm very chill. But
I'm kidding, man. I'm joking.
But I communicate. I work with, just almost every artist there is in San Antonio. Me and or CWILL have been involved with.
I know. Yeah, I could see you're pretty well known here in San Antonio, man. But I guess what I'm asking is because you're trying to be like a manager for artists, right?
Well, I'm just the culture. That's why I have my Instagram. I'm just about just building things and bringing people together and just creating a movement. You know what I'm saying? So DJing, that's like 30% of me.
That just an extra part. Like, hey, I could also do this as well. Because
now people need a DJ, so that gets me into rooms that I couldn't be in just as a manager. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like I haven't gotten CWILL signed, so me just being his manager isn't this crazy thing. You know, people still DM him for stuff, and I just show up, right? So, but me being a DJ, so I can go over here and DJ. I could throw events in Houston, Austin, whatever, Atlanta, and then I can bring it back to the family. So, okay, hey, I met these people. So when we drop your album, we're gonna do this, this, and that. Let's do a show in Atlanta, type of thing. And that's really just how we work.
I appreciate you telling us how that works, because I'm just curious, dude. Because, what I've noticed from at least if this is the business we're in, media, music, the more stuff that we kind of ventured into trying to do new things, it gets us into different rooms with different people.
Because we're kind of like the same in a sense, but like in media, whether it's photography, trying to get into videography, podcast.
Whatever your passion is, you just want to expand it. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I've been thinking about DJing too, man. And I'm telling you, it's because and I told him, because I see you, man. You fucking having fun in the stage. You're over there. Your event, so you could play whatever you want. You know, and not that you don't know how to read the crowd, but you know, this is your night. This is your set. Did
you like self-taught yourself like just through YouTube?
No, I did have a couple. Shout out to DJ Boss and DJ 007 for helping me out early on. And then practice, and then also going for it, you know, throwing my own functions. And then also, like, for me, because I was in the club so long and so much, I knew how to DJ. You know what I'm saying? Before I even got the board, I knew how DJing was supposed to work. You know, you hype up the crowd, bring it back down. Hype up the crowd, and then the night, your promo night your promo event is broken up into sections by time, and you DJ based off the time. So I knew all that stuff. So all I had to do was learn how to use the equipment. Yeah, use the equipment, and then learn how to use the equipment. Now I'm just trying to learn a little. I'm always trying to learn, but trying to just do tricks, you know, loops and stuff.
Some scratching.
Right.
I got a bunch of video you doing some scratching.
What I'm working on is using my left hand more because I'm right-handed. But I do a lot of the same kind of things. So I'm really trying to work on my left hand, so just to get better.
So that leading on to like our previous little conversation with vinyls, would you ever do Or would you ever want to DJ with just records only?
I would. It'll just come with time.
Well, yeah, of course. With time, you gotta build that collection. But
that's like, well, that's
is that harder or what?
Oh, I'm pretty
sure.
Very, very, very sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean for sure, but I don't know.
But right now, we're just it's like just trying to keep growing, keep trying to get us into different rooms. You know what I'm saying? And just keep growing.
Are you from here?
Yes, I didn't.
I say the Spurs, but I don't know.
Oh no, I'm from here. I'm Ginobili, Duncan Parker. I know all about that. Did I say that right? Ginobili, Duncan Parker. I love Ginobili, Duncan Parker.
Yeah.
No, I'm from that time.
Same.
But I didn't graduate high school from here. But I've lived a lot and like I said, I lived a lot of places. But I am from San Antonio. I was born here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, with a lot of people that I get to talk about, you know, especially that work doing this, helping with artists or everything that's going on in the city, man. Like, I know there's a few people that, how do I say this? You know, like, I guess if you really want to make it, you can't just hope to keep it here locally. So I'm sure, you know, the goal is to
branch out.
I was just telling CWILL the other day, I said, because I've been with CWILL 3.5 years, and I was telling him I wish we wouldn't have done so much in San Antonio. I wish we would have just stayed inside. Because, you know, I mean, when I first met him, I was trying to get him on anything or he would perform at anything. So we just did a lot of shows. But looking back, they didn't even do anything. So we could have been inside, saved money.
Getting on shows just to put the name out.
Right.
But even the brand.
But the problem with San Antonio is there's so very few players, like industry players. You know what I'm saying? And especially then, because just 3 years ago there wasn't even Jefe. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't. I don't know how long you guys have been doing this, but it wasn't so easy to. You guys weren't just pulling up to events. There weren't just podcasts at events.
Yeah.
All of that is going on now. So at the time, we were just going anywhere we could, doing whatever we could, working with whoever, just trying to grow and tap in and touch everybody.
All that comes with experience. I see a lot of artists where they're trying to do the same thing, just be all over the place. A lot of people that are in your DMs trying to come on the podcast is just a bunch of people just trying to go everywhere. And I feel like, you know, you got your experience. So, yeah, man, you're still young.
And looking back, what I realized is, as you know, for all the artists, really most creatives, like doing this, building your brand, is actually a pretty simple cycle. There's a pretty simple way to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like going out, investing in yourself, saving money, staying in. You know, going out, investing in yourself, staying in. It's like it's a pretty simple cycle, because that's kind of what we're doing right now is kind of trying to just stay moving forward as opposed to, like I said before, going wherever, doing whatever, because it's actually not so smart to perform at every show or work with every artist or go be friends with everybody. It's, you know, you want to have quantity over, what's it called? Quality over quantity. Yeah. And like every time you step out, you should come home having really accomplished something, whether it's a bunch of followers or some money or a show or whatever it is. You just always want to come back having accomplished something versus just being out just to be out.
That's something I kind of wanted to bring up. I saw it in one of your stories, and it was something very similar to that subject, right? I think you were talking about unsigned artists. You know that they shouldn't focus on recording full albums. That it's like it's a waste of their time. And then you were talking about how it's better to just record a good single, promote it, push the shit out of it. Cause I can't remember specifically because the story's gone, but like what's your view on that?
Yeah, as an artist, especially, you know, when you're just starting, it's darn near a waste of time to keep dropping music, because what happens is usually you're dropping music to the same people that you just dropped music to. Even, you know, in 3 months, 6 months, a year later, if you're not, like I was saying before, strategically moving forward, like a lot of people don't understand how important followers are, and not just the number of followers on your Instagram or whatever, but people that are following you, so actually streaming your music, tapped into you, watching your YouTube, watching your 6-minute vlog. You know what I'm saying? You want people who will really tap into that. And so it's not always even smart to drop music or to drop albums if that number of people isn't steadily growing. You know what I'm saying? If you have 1,000 followers and you drop an album, and then you drop an album at 2,000 followers, it's really not anything. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a fire song that you know is fire, and even your mom is like, "Oh, I kind of like this," you know what I'm saying? Like there is those music, like a CWILL, "Do Not Call My Phone," you know.
Hey, one miss, two miss, three miss, four. Please don't call my phone. I got money on the other line on hold. So please don't call my phone.
I'm saying, like, we've been pushing that. That's the one that keeps people know, and it's moving us forward. So as an artist, it's like, find you a single, find you a Suge, DaBaby, find you a Lil Baby Had My Dog, all those hits that artists have that really takes them to the next level. Who Wants Smoke, Slaughter Gang shit, Murder Gang shit, all that stuff. You gotta find you a song that people really mess.
Friday.
Yeah, there you go, exactly.
But then you gotta capitalize off that big single.
Right. So even if you're a nobody, you can still have a hit. But you want to just take that everywhere. A lot of people, they just perform anywhere and everywhere. Some places it doesn't even matter. You might as well not even perform. So you just go and you network, and you get go to the open mic, get all the followers you can in there, tap in with those people, send them the song, get them to like it, and then do it again and again, and then you throw a show, perform that song, or get on a show that actually has a crowd, and perform that song, perform your hit, and people are gonna know it and sing it back to you, and you're gonna grow.
Yeah.
And then find you a song that you can put money behind, that you can spend on blogs and the media pages, and you can say, "Hey, open bar, for my intro, can you play my song?" Or you can pay a podcast to use it as the song. Or I remember I was DMing fitness people with CWILL's music, like, "Hey, can you use this music in your fitness video?" Just make music that can be used for, or that like people just mess with, and that's really what's gonna propel you forward.
How does that approach work with sending people your music? Hey, check this out.
Find people who seem. You can't tell much off of like a page, but you can tell a lot. Find people who look like they're friendly. You know what I'm saying? Look like they'll reply.
Yeah. No, I'm just asking in a point. I don't know if you're familiar with I'm sure you are, with some sort of motivational or business stuff, like Gary Vee, where he talks about email every single person in your contact list, or setting up email blasts, or something like that. I just mean, I don't know, how does that work? I'm not saying you do it now, or what have you learned from doing that?
Well, all that stuff is important. I have people who will do email blasts for me. When I did the Keisha Day show earlier this year, I had email blasts, and I think when CWILL did something earlier, or the Juneteenth event, he had email blasts. That stuff is important.
You gotta get people to subscribe to your email.
Facts. And then you just really, because a lot of times people aren't gonna pay attention. They're not gonna even go. But if you can get them to recognize the name Jefe and Friends, CWILL, Open Bar Podcast, you know what I'm saying? And just...
Yeah, it takes too much to unsubscribe, so you kind of just let it happen. And so you get more familiar. I get an email every week.
And then they see. And then if you're hustling, you're really growing, they'll start seeing you on Instagram. They'll start their friend, or maybe they follow an artist that's their friend, and then that friend works with CWILL or works with Jefe. So now they heard Jefe over here, and then they got the email, and then they saw Jefe's DJing over here. So now that's three things. So now they know. They might not know who I am. They might not even care, but they just know they've seen Jefe 3 times, 3 different places, and you just want to do that so people can recognize just your brand. Branding, the brand is that's the thing. It's not even the music. It's not the content. It's just the brand. And then if your brand is strong and people recognize it and familiarize with it, then that will lead them to the music. Yeah. And then once they're if you got them with the brand and they get all the way to the music and then you have dope music, you have a fan.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah. Let me ask you more about that, man. How are you doing on the tequila? You want some more?
I don't want some more, but I'm doing well. But my love, could I have that lip balm again? Unless I gave it back.
Okay, I'm gonna keep recording. Yo, man, we never talked about what we were drinking.
I know.
Talk about it, Gino. You've been a little too quiet over there.
Yo, okay, so we got this sound check. So it's a four tap. It's becoming our new favorite 4-tap out in Austin. So I grabbed this one at your local HEB. It's called Sound Check. I don't know.
You didn't like it? You didn't like it or what?
The first taste, no, it hit very weird. Like, I don't know. It tasted. I don't even know how.
I like it. It's smooth.
First taste, no, but like after a few sips, no, I'm starting to enjoy it now. I just wasn't even expecting. I don't know. I guess that taste of it. But yeah, no. After a few sips, no, I like it.
It's not the best.
Yeah, it's not the best.
It feels like a light beer version of like a. It's not even an IPA, right?
I don't know. It says Crispy Boy. I don't know what the hell Crispy Boy is. But it says easy on the hoppiness, which is what we like.
Say that again?
Easy on the hoppiness.
Okay.
Oh.
I heard hot penis. I was like,
hey man, I don't know why you're hearing that.
That's not the beer. That's not the beer for me.
Hoppiness. Nah, because all these IPAs, they be like, I don't know, there's a hop range, and some could be very hoppy, and some could be not so very hoppy. So, less hoppy, the better.
I don't know. I'm too many drinks in to realize.
And then,
like.
for Jefe, we got some Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, that's a first on the podcast, tequila. But you know what? Why limit ourselves to just beer? This is an open bar.
Right,
podcast.
You gotta start having all the business. I'm gonna get you guys a sponsorship.
Well, yeah, man, we're trying to have like a little shelf over here on the back, like a bar.
I'm gonna get you guys a sponsorship.
Get us a sponsorship, man.
Yeah, that's our next.
Shout out to Bomade Vodka. Bomade Vodka.
Bomade Vodka.
Bomade, BOMADE. It's a black-owned vodka. It's lemonade flavored, but it's fire. I've worked with them. I'm actually in touch with them.
Where can you get it?
I think it's in 2 places here in San Antonio. It's in a bunch of places in Austin. But yes, we'll work something out.
Nah, we're in for it, man. We are looking for, sponsorships, preferably beer, fucking 4-tap. Come on, dog.
Shit.
Martin House.
I even take a wine sponsorship. I don't even care.
Wine.
We'll drink wine on here and just get.
Shout out to Beatbox. Shout out to Beatboxes.
What's his name over there that we did the interview for? He was like, like everybody gonna be drinking Nuvo.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Oh dude, I don't even remember.
Yeah, my bad, man. But yeah, my boy claims it's like the next thing's gonna be Nuvo. Whatever Nuvo is, like it's a sparkling.
Wasn't like a Nuvo
sparkling
ring?
Wine. I don't know.
Sparkling wine? Oh, I don't know.
Sparkling.
Nuvo's been around for a while.
Sparkling liqueur. Whatever. All right, man. Talking about building a brand. Might as well pick your brand since you're here, man. Because I like that. I like the way you've. I don't know, man. You realize how everything works and you're very strategic about it. Growing your brand. That's what it's all about, man.
I've done
how important is social media? Sorry to cut you off, man.
Social media is the biggest thing right now. Kind of unfortunately.
I know, right? Because sometimes you just want to take a break from social media, but like if you're not there, then
I mean, it's just so much nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Especially me. I'm in an interesting position. I believe. Excuse me. I'm with CWILL. I manage CWILL. I believe in him. So it's frustrating for people to not see that. You know what I'm saying? So for me to post him, people not even trip. It's like, this is great music. This is legendary stuff. And y'all don't even care.
CWILL's dope, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not even just kidding because I'm putting it on my own podcast. CWILL's dope, man. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know why it's not coming out because it's not until I heard his music. That music's dope, man.
Yeah.
Cause he sent me a song and then I used it in a video. The Gateway to Heaven or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's his new one.
I love
Newer
that
one.
song, man. So, yeah, he's got a very unique sound. And if I could tell you something about him, man, he's a super cool person, super genuine.
Oh yeah.
Dope artist. So
It's a big dork.
He's such a easy to talk to guy.
Yeah, so
yeah, every time we met him, it's always been good
to
conversation
me,
with him.
as long as y'all keep being genuine like that, making dope music, like I think the music's gonna find its way to its proper ears, man. I mean,
I think with social media also, you gotta like filter out like a lot of like I don't know. There's so much bullshit
Yes.
going on that sometimes you get caught up in it and you're just like, okay, I need to like filter this out.
I just find myself, I'll unfollow people if I notice it's nonstop, memes and selfies. I'll be like, you know what, I just need to unfollow, especially girls.
you're not bringing nothing to me,
Right,
like,
you kind of get caught up in how girls look on the internet, and you realize, you know what, this is actually a distraction. Let me go ahead and unfollow. You know what I'm saying?
Unfollow those IG thoughts.
I did that to a bunch of girls that I thought I had a chance with.
Yeah.
And I knew I did it, and I'm like, you know what?
That's the game, man. It's the game.
They just keep leaving me on red anyway.
It's hard out here for a
I won't
pimp.
follow you, yeah.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
But yeah, man, because, I don't know, you post a lot on Instagram, and I'm not saying you post a lot, but stories, and
Yes.
I'm trying to learn, man. I fucking hate social media, dude. I can't see myself just posting, and I know I need to. Like, how important is that for growth? Or you just do it because you just feel like throwing a button, just constantly posting.
Well, for me, I feel like it, and for two, I get more I have more activity going now than I did before.
Yeah.
So people actually care about some of the things I post. At the same time, like same thing as my Instagram name, The Culture. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about DJing. It's not just about CWILL. It's not just about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to. Like I said, I've done a lot, lived a lot of places, met a lot of people, just done a lot of things that people haven't done. You know what I'm saying? I've even just down to, I've gone to ate by myself at Chili's, for an hour. People are too scared to do that in their life.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I went and saw Spider-Man by myself.
Yeah, so I've done all. I had a membership to Alamo Drafthouse. So I pay every month for unlimited movies, and I go to the movies like every week and just see whatever. Just all the things I've done. So I have a lot of knowledge, and people tell me I have a lot. Not just they kind of, people don't necessarily gas me, but they tell me things that tell me that I'm in a position where I need to speak on things and post things that matter, and not be just the next bubblegum person or posting nonsense. Actually, if you're gonna watch me, I'm gonna post some real stuff.
Yeah,
this is what
posting some gems here every now and then.
And I mean, I'll put my personality into it. If you know, I'm a super sarcastic, mega a-hole. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So I put that into kind of my social media. But yeah, I am trying to say something. If you actually watch and follow, and pay attention to what it is I post and what I say, there is a genuine point to just about everything.
There definitely is. But yeah, man, I'm just asking. So I'm trying to blow up too, dude.
Not yet.
I haven't blown
up.
What you say?
I haven't blown up. I've been viral a few times, but not blown up.
Oh yeah, you did say that earlier. And then you said something else, and I couldn't bring it back. You say you've been in viral videos?
Yeah, I'm a Sigma, so I've done step videos and little stroll videos.
I saw you post something about that, man. I can't find it on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's either you have to scroll down or it's like archived or deleted. But I could send you some stuff, and there's some stuff on YouTube. But
Sigma,
in my college
what's
days,
that again?
Phi Beta Sigma. I'm a fraternity member. Been in for 6.5 years now. Blue Phi till I die. But just having viral videos and people being recognized. Yeah, we've gone to other schools and been recognized. Like people used to tell.
Where was it viral? Like on IG, Facebook, YouTube?
All of that stuff. Maybe not YouTube, but yeah, on a lot of the Greek pages, those videos. And then me being a promoter, people like promoters, so I would have a lot going on.
Whenever you be DJing, just throw that video up in the background.
Yeah, we've done some cool stuff at the functions.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
We done some. Y'all should have came to the A Lounge event where I had the screen, going.
When was that?
That was.
We went to Airlines earlier this year.
I don't even
Last year.
I don't even know, to be honest.
That was for AR, DJ AR.
That was after hours.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like I see myself doing a lot of stuff in the future. That's why I'm trying to pick your brain, man. I see you really out there hustling.
You have to
working
do it.
on building a brand.
Whatever it is you
trying
want to do, you gotta do it.
Trying to help other people. Trying to showcase at least. You know, sometimes it's just giving artists a place to express themselves.
There is. I mean, I could take you on dozens of Instagrams for the last 3 years and tell you where I played a part in whatever it is that person had going, but it's just how I see. I don't see any reason to. I'm a forward, positive individual, so I see no reason to not help people. To not, if you're gonna DM me and ask me for something, if I have time, there's no reason for me not to give you something. And it's not about money, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play like I just make crazy amounts of money through management or being Jefe, but if you're gonna DM me, I'm gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? If I come across your music, there's no reason for me not to reach out and say, hey, I can help you out, so let me help you out. And even artists that I may not like or like their music, like I said, they'll reach out to me for opportunities, so I'll send them over here, send them over there, you know, just for different things, because I have the time, I have the connections, I have the abilities to help people, so that's what I do. You know, I see no reason to not do it.
I know you were talking about like CWILL not sign. Are you trying to build a record label? Are you trying to do your own record label, or is it just something different? Like, are you trying to be more like promoting, being more manager?
Really, just whatever comes.
Or as a manager, you trying to get them signed or what?
Just
you know how different the music industry now. A lot of artists don't have to get signed to
and
to
then really, I'm not
it's
chasing.
all about building the fan base, honestly, right?
As long as you have a good loyal fan base that are willing to pull up and buy merch, buy your tickets, and support you. Yeah,
and we're working. That's really what we're working on, is the fan base. I don't really trip on signing, and I mean, there's always a long term goal, but I'm not even gonna say we don't talk about signing. We just keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's about the next function, the next period of time, because anything can happen, and all it takes is one viral song on TikTok, and you can blow up, and you never need a label. Or all it takes is for the right label to hit you up with the right deal, and we're set up for life. You know what I'm saying? There's no one way for it to be done, so we just do it, and whatever comes. I mean, right now we're trying to build the fan base. What I do is just try to create opportunities rather than searching for opportunities, asking around, hey, sign us, you know, email this, blah 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 blah. It's really just putting us out there. We're gonna throw our own show. You know what I'm saying? We'll reach out to these people to get on this function. Just putting us out there versus waiting.
Yeah.
We don't wait. We go for it.
Yeah, and that's part of y'all doing y'all shows and everything. Everyone, I don't know, y'all do it all together.
And then we you said, do we do it all together?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we've put up all kinds of money, and I've invested all kinds of money into this situation. But that's why we're in this position. We're in this space. That's why we're even here. I'm even here. So off of, you know, investing in us and going forward and traveling and sleeping on the floor and, you know what I'm saying, eating bad and Lyfts and Ubers, all that type of stuff. Me sleeping on the couch in the studio, because obviously I'm not doing anything in the studio. And that gets us here.
Can't rap or what?
No.
Did you ever try?
You look like you could make a just out of nowhere.
I'm not
get in the studio and make a hype ass song.
I need the super right vibes. But I recorded something. It was so trash.
Send it.
No, it was so trash. We'll
use it as an intro. I'm gonna hit up CWILL. Be like,
I know CWILL probably has it, but it was so garbage.
I'm gonna tell him to send it, but you gotta use it for the intro. You're the one that hit us up about the live interviews, man. That was a first.
Don't trust me. That email, that message was copy and paste. I hadn't reached out. Yeah, we've done a whole lot of dozens and dozens of interviews.
No, but I mean, like us pulling up and doing interviews at that Keep Moving Forward event.
Yeah.
That was new for us, man.
We never. I mean, we thought about we talked about doing it, but we never done it. So when he brought it up to me, and I was just like, yeah, we could make this mobile and take it over there. So
Man, I just wanted to take advantage of the opportunity. Man.
Yeah,
you
for me,
said pull up,
exactly.
so
For me, that's the natural evolution of things. You know what I'm saying? Whether like I was saying earlier, it's me having the ability to help you guys. Maybe you wouldn't even call it help, but it's something.
nah, it was.
And then
it was something out of our comfort zone.
Right.
You know, we were just like, okay, let's try this out. We went to the first one. We're just like, oh, we know how to make it better. We didn't bring the lights. So we're like, all right, let's utilize the lights this time. And then I don't know. And by the third one, we're just like, okay, let's do something different.
yeah, excuse me. Yeah, but I like bringing people together. That's kind of my thing. It's kind of always has.
We met a lot of people there too.
Yeah, and that's for me. That's like I was saying when not that I've been doing this so long, but coming up in the last few years, there wasn't a lot of people helping, and there's so many seen and delivered messages from me out there, and even people. I'm pretty sure I reached out to y'all a long time ago, and it just didn't work out. But for whatever reason, came back, and that's happened a dozen times. So that's what's happening now. Is a lot of people that we used to try to get with that either ignored us or weren't really tripping. Now we talk to them.
Yeah, because whenever you reached out to us, we were like in the very beginning of starting the brand, starting the podcast. So like we didn't really know much what we were trying to do. So I don't know if we were really ready. And then also Corona hit.
Oh yeah.
So that played a very big part of it. We're just like, oh, like Corona hit. We didn't know what to do. We were just like, do we meet people? Can we? I don't know. It was such a weird time.
Yeah,
2020.
It was right during that time where everybody, even the non-believers were scared. You know, like holy shit, what the fuck's going on? Like, are we allowed to talk to people? Are we gonna be fucking quarantined? Are they gonna fucking take our rights away? Are they gonna are we gonna go into the martial law?
Facts.
How was your 2020?
I remember my mom called me and she was like, the National Guard just got a letter. They're bringing in troops. They're going to shut us all down. Like, she was in tears. It didn't happen, but I was like, all right, I guess it's going to happen. But to be honest, I wouldn't have really tripped for like that 2 weeks. If I kept it to 2 weeks, I wouldn't have really tripped because it probably would have slowed things down like it was supposed to, which it did. It wasn't really much of a lockdown. So we still have crazy.
That's why we're still as bad as we are.
Hell yeah.
They can't tell us what to do.
But because it's been so long, people are like, we're tired of it. But we never really locked down. And
we never really did.
Like versus a lot of other countries, you know, obviously I'm about my freedom, and of course, you know, and it's not like I would stay in my house, you know, it's not like I'm gonna stay in my house just because the government tells me to, right? But if I know me staying in this house for 2 weeks is gonna help people, I can do that.
Yeah.
I would, and I basically did.
Oh, there you go.
But so many people did not.
It's as simple as making that decision.
And then, but then because it was so long of a period, people were like, well, we're not gonna do it anymore. It's like, well, shit. Now we're screwed because there could never be a lockdown again because people aren't gonna do it. But
Not in Texas, at least.
Right, but we never did it in the first place. So it's kind of it's a crazy situation that the world is in right now.
What, you know, that year, besides the Rona, everybody, you know, weren't fully in lockdown, but some people were. I mean, and then people started going crazy with the conspiracies, man. What side were you on?
I mean, to be honest, you just gotta look at the facts. You know what I'm saying? I watch things and check out videos on YouTube and listen to podcasts and stuff. And, you know, I just try to follow the facts and do my, you know, Googles. So yeah, I would say, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that stuff, I'm not a conspiracy person. I'm not even on either side, Trump, Biden, Democrat, Republican. I'm not, none of that. I take what I know.
That's good, man. Yeah, fuck both
and
sides.
As long as I can drive up the road,
I'm all about my moves.
Yeah, as long as I can make my moves and make my money, I'm straight.
Yeah,
exactly.
As long as Biden don't take my money.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll deal with what I gotta deal with when it's time to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll call my family. We'll set up the bunker at the grandparents' house and get ready for World War III if that's what it's got to do. But up until then, I'm
Invite
just,
me.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But until then, I'm just getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Because we really might go through
It's really no point in even stressing about it. You know what I'm saying? I wear my mask if I need to, but other than that, I just get my money. And when it's time for those things, it's time for those things.
Yeah,
For sure, man.
I'll be wearing my mask. Same.
Yeah.
If I need to, just being out.
Right. I'm not on either side. I'm not anti this, pro that. I just
leave it for the crazy people.
I leave that for people.
Leave it for the people on Facebook.
Right, but when it's I know what I'm gonna do. When, like I said, I know what I'll do.
Leave it for my aunts and uncles on Facebook.
Yeah, for my tias.
My ex boss. I was on his Instagram. I was like, oh wow, he's talking crazy on here.
Like, I thought you were the same person.
You're right. I was like, oh no, I knew he wasn't sane. But his Facebook took it to another level.
Oh yeah,
That's so crazy. I think 2020 just did that to a lot of people. We were just like, oh, I thought you were, I really didn't know much about you. I just knew the basic level. But like now having you as a friend on Facebook and seeing all the shit that you're talking about, I'm just like, you are kind of a little crazy.
Yeah, your likes and your reposts.
It makes me kind of want to unfollow you, but I like the downward spiral of this.
Yeah. So. even just on Instagram, you see people comments and stuff, the reposts. You're like, all right, maybe I shouldn't be your friend like that. And I follow some conspiracy people just to see, what people.
Yeah, there's
just to see both sides.
Yeah, you couldn't delete them because you wanted to see.
Yeah,
where they're gonna take this to.
Yeah. Right.
Where are you going?
I follow some of those so and so eats babies people. So I'm not saying people do that or don't, but I follow some of those people.
Hey,
and
you never know.
They say
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Where the babies at?
Yeah, they say they'll post something. I'll be like, really? I'll be like, that's a crazy way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be an open-minded individual.
You brought up a crazy conspiracy once. You talking about Cons? You're like, yo, Cons the store.
Yeah.
Is it Cons?
Wayfair.
No, I'm not talking about Wayfair. I'm not talking about that conspiracy.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's Cons. Is it like a furniture appliance place?
It's like
I think you brought it up once, not here on the podcast, just talking offline. You're just like, oh, like that place has no customers all the time.
Oh yeah.
They're like money laundering. Cause I drove by there the other day. And there was literally like 2 cars there, and I was like, how is this place still open? Like, who is shopping from there?
Yeah, there's
gotta be
every place beats their prices.
Yeah, every place beats their prices. Amazon beats them. Like, how are they not shut down yet? Like, do they have that much money that they made years ago that could help him?
I mean, that's my goal, to make so much money. I had to open up a random business to launder.
Yep. That's how they do it.
Cons.
Sponsor us.
They're getting ready to take all that to Mars now. Now they're going to Mars with it.
With all that money?
Yeah, now they're going to Mars.
Do you invest at all?
Yes, I try to.
Like money or like stocks or like crypto?
Yeah, all of that.
Because we're talking about money. Like what if all our money's gone forever? Like cash money.
I love my cash money. Cause some people tell me like I never have cash. I'm like, you crazy? I love cash. It's nothing like a stack. I got you know what I'm saying. I got a stack of money on my way here. I loved it. But yeah, it's important to diversify your money, and you know what I'm saying. And definitely work.
Bonds.
You need to diversify your bonds, nigga.
I've worked where my time is monetized. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different things. Individuals ask me, hey, can you come to my studio? Let's have a meeting. I'm like, okay, but that's gonna cost. Or you gotta if we go to lunch, you gotta grab the meal. You know what I'm saying? Because my time is my money nowadays. So I encourage people to definitely work their way through a job or work their way up in life, and just position themselves and position things with a business. You don't just have to be a DJ or promoter or artist. You can do hair and have a day job. But if you can,
I sell NFTs, bro.
Right, but if you can make that your main situation, you can really have a much more comfortable life than if the day job was your main situation.
Hell yeah, fuck a day job.
Right. So, and I encourage because I know, obviously, I know people have day jobs, and I know a lot of people. They have side businesses, and they also or they also don't have side businesses. They kind of just they're stuck in their day job, but there's always a complaint, or obviously, if you have to request for vacation, or you only get 3 days of vacation, that's not really like the best way of living.
That's not living your dreams,
Right,
man.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because how, like, okay, it's like you can go to Mexico for the weekend, but how much fun you can have in Mexico knowing you have to come back to work on Monday or by Monday.
Exactly.
Versus, you know what I'm saying? If
I don't have a job, I got all this money in the bank,
well, not even just that.
I could go to Mexico.
Not even just that. If you have a business and like a part-time job, and then you do this, and those money on all that kind of works together and works with your schedule to where you can make your own schedule. Now you're living your life more on your own terms, and anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? Even by the age of 25, 26, you can do Forex work at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? And your paycheck pays the bills, and your Forex does this. So you can go to Mexico, and it doesn't have to be for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to dread coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just work it. You know what I'm saying? You save your Forex money. You save some cash and go to Mexico, where you're still doing Forex in Mexico. So you're still making money, right? And then, like I said, you don't have to rush back. And you go back and you work for a week straight at your Wendy's job just because you can. You know what I'm saying? I have the time. I have, I don't have anything going on. I just was in Mexico for a week. Let me go work for a week.
Yeah.
And just position your life in your situation like that. I encourage people to do that. And it's a simple.
See, I went
thing.
backpacking a few years ago. I wish I would have got into like stocks, so I could have
Same.
just backpacked.
Same.
And then just making money
Same.
within those stocks because I was out there for about 3 months, so.
Same.
I did was just spend money instead of making money the entire time.
When I was in school, I made good money. I worked a lot. I had some good refunds, and I made good money while I was in college, but all of it went to clothes. You know what I'm saying, and shoes, I remember I graduated college with $80 to my name. You know what I'm saying, and so I still kicked myself in the butt for came across a good amount of money for being young and not being smarter with it.
Yeah.
And I could have graduated college with 10,000. You know what I'm saying? If I had been smart with it, but I wasn't.
But you had fun, bro.
Facts. No facts. And
I mean, sometimes, that's all that matters. At least you learn from it.
Facts.
And you know from it.
And because a lot of that money went to, like I say, living life and.
But at least you're in a point in your life where you see it like, man, maybe I kind of didn't use it. Didn't do it correctly back then. But there's some people that never realize that, and that's how they be living their whole life, just blowing through every money they got.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's my big thing. And now what I've, like I said, been able to work towards. I've got different things going on because I do like trade stocks a little, and then I do have a little part-time job, and then DJing and throwing events. All that stuff kind of works together where I'm able to make my own schedule, have money, save here. You know what I'm saying? Invest over here, and then. Me and my lady, we go to Houston and Austin all the time. Just quick, like we went to Austin the other night just to go eat. It's just because I'm able to, she's able to. We kind of work to put our life where we're able to kind of live life.
Be in that position.
Right, like hustle while living life. You know what I'm saying? While working hard, while relaxing, it kind of all works together, and that's a lot. And I'm also blessed where that is also part of my brand. I'm a chill person. I'm a liver of life. So you can watch my story. You can see me in Austin, Houston, at strip club, Atlanta, about a DJ video. I just have things going on where it makes the brand marketable, and people are interested. I have I have Caucasian friends. I have Hispanic friends. I have my day job. People that I'm still in touch with, my Sigma frat people, obviously the whole artist and music scene, and all that stuff just kind of works together, and it all helps me grow, even without me even stressing. Like my life is very chill. It's not much work.
That's good, man. You're living the dream. Just keep doing it. I mean, I think we're gonna end it here, man, because I feel like we learned a lot. We picked your brain, gave us a lot of game, man.
I appreciate
And that's
that.
what we wanted.
yeah,
Dude.
we
That's what we
appreciate
wanted,
it.
dude. Like, yeah, like you said, and I feel like a lot of people are gravitating towards you. We can realize it. I mean, we can see it. That night when I saw you at King Test show, I just had to talk to you, man, because
Appreciate that.
I mean, we missed our opportunity back in the day, but
It's all
definitely
good.
wanted to link up with you, man.
But that's also, I encourage people, keep working, keep hustling, and never let
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Never let your name or your brand get stale or get stagnant. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm here is because we kept going. It's like, okay, they didn't answer, but they did, so we're going over here. And it's okay, they didn't answer, but they did, so we're going over here. It's just always
We kept moving
taking taking what we could and flipping it, and then creating our own things, like the keep moving forward, proving ground. So this is our show. I'm the DJ. CWILL's the host. You know what I'm saying? We control the money, the space, the music. If we, not that we're these petty individuals, but if we don't want you to perform, we're not gonna let you. If we really want someone to perform, we could. You know what I'm saying? We just
That's the way to do it.
We work to be in that position. Like, I can reach out to y'all and say, hey, I have this platform where y'all could come out. If you want to come sit outside and do live interviews, here's the space to do it. Because, like I said, just a few years ago, there wasn't somebody doing that for the scene or for us. So I make sure I try to do that for anybody I come in touch with. Everybody's invited to everything that I do, to really.
Yeah, man. I'm sure all these people that you impacted are gonna remember you, and I don't know. Sometimes that's more important than where the money gets you, you know. So you keep being you, man. Thank you. This was Jefe the Boss. What else you gotta say, man? Follow you at Jefe the Culture.
Follow me on Instagram, Jefe the Culture, JEFETHA Culture with the C. Instagram is Lil Zay Jefe. No, what is it? I think it's Lil Zay Caffeine. I don't know. On Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter. Follow my TikTok, Big Jefe 210. If you have music, email me, bosspromotions210@gmail.com. Go stream
There you
CWILL. Go stream CWILLTOOILL's music. No For You is out now, only on YouTube. Do Not Call My Phone is the hit of a lifetime.
Facts.
Go listen to that. Stay tapped in. Keep moving forward. Boss up.
Thank you. This was Open Bar Podcast. Thank you. Have a good one.